guys, come and join me in the old Tiki Toad Lounge for a pipe chat. Should be a fun one. Hey guys, Mike here from Old Man Things, and welcome to the Tiki Toad Lounge. Thought I'd do a quick pipe chat. When I start, I'm always if you knew all the running I did to get, to get here, I thought I should explain. Anyways, let me light my pipe, and I'm smoking is it a elf or dwarf? I think it's a dwarf Cobbitshire. Corn cob. Churchboard. Let me pipe mice. I haven't had anything to drink. Look at, I've been drinking water. Let me light this. And while I light this, just before I started this, I mixed a cocktail. So join me at the Tiki bar while I light this. Hey guys, I'm gonna make you a 1940s original Trader Vic's Mai Tai. So I fill my glass up with chopped ice. One piece and then it won't come out. There you go. Then you need a measuring thing, and it's a half an ounce of simple syrup, this is a new bottle, so I don't know if there's an ounce of lime. If you can do this freshly squeezed, that's better. Half an ounce of amaretto. Half an ounce of orange liqueur. And then you need 1 ounce of dark Jamaican rum and 1 ounce of Puerto Rican rum. So here's my dark Jamaican. It was like rum from Cuba or something like that. I said it wrong. Anyways, here's my 1 ounce for that. And you give it a good shake. Usually shake it till you get frost on the outside. I don't have a Mai Tai glass, so I just use this. I'm going to pour it. And I'll meet you back in the Tiki Lounge. Welcome back, guys. So, first of all, let me show you my tamper. It's a Larry Blackett. It's my Sherlock Toad. My pipe. And I have kind of a neat... Well, I think it's really neat. Tobacco. But before I tell you about my tobacco, here's my Mai Tai. Cheers, everyone. Show you that. Now, I'm supposed to have some mint in these. Supposed to put some mint and then half a lime that you squeezed out on top, so it looked kind of like an island. That is perfect. Perfect. Darling Buds of Mayo, Pop Larkin. If you ever watched it, the original with Larry David. David Jason. I read the book too. So, I got a little gift today from a pipe company called tobaccopipes.com. Now put their just tobaccopipes.com in the ashtray below. That's a description. I stole that from Old and in the Way, Gary, which gifted me this, by the way. So cheers, Gary. And they sent me, I think it's 2 ounces of a tobacco only they sell. I looked online, I couldn't find it, so they were right. And it's Suffolk, or something like that. Suffolk's Pina Colada for the Tiki Lounge. Isn't that neat? And they sent me like a bottle, that you put over a bottle of beer. That they sent me some pipe cleaners, a tamper, and a couple rubber bits. So I thought that was really nice of them. So I believe the guy's name is Jake who sent it to me. So Jake, if you're watching, cheers. I really like this. In fact, I like it so much. I just went on earlier today and I ordered a bunch and some other stuff that I'm going to blend together, and I'm going to make it my Tiki Toad blend for the summer. And you might think it sounds terrible, but it actually is really good. The pina colada. So before I go any further, I made a mistake in my last video. I was talking about my friend Abe, who was in Hawaiian and fought in the 100th Infantry in World War II, and I said that he fought alongside of, and I can't think of his last name, Pat, but it's Mr. Miyagi. Well, Abe was half Japanese, half Hawaiian. He was born in Hawaii. And in the beginning of World War II, he was sent to a internment camp. And that's where he met Pat. That's where he had his picture taken before he entered the 100th Infantry. So he did know him. He was friends with him. He had the picture with him. But they met each other at the internment camp. And if you haven't ever looked up the 100th Infantry, the Japanese American soldiers, you need to look it up, because I tell you what, they had to prove themselves. And I should say, I always have memories. Abe used to get liquored up. He'd come home and he'd be all liquored up. And he'd get his little ukulele out. and he'd start singing Hawaiian songs to Peggy. And Peggy would sit back, and she'd like play with her hair, and she'd go, "Oh, Abe, oh, Abe." It was so much fun because Peggy was so naughty. One time when I was 16 or 17, she said to me, she said, "Mike, do you have a girlfriend?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Do you know what to do with a girl if you had a girl?" And it just took me by surprise. She said it how it was. I think I answered and I said, "No, Peggy, but please don't tell me." She was just so much fun. He was too. Anyways, this is really good tobacco. This is really good. And I don't know why other places don't sell this, because they sell Suffolks. So I don't really have anything much more to say other than my next video is going to be kind of neat. And I got a little thing to share in my next video. I just wanted to clear up the facts and about Abe. And I'm enjoying my Tiki Lounge. It's cold. It's cold. In fact, as soon as I'm done with this pipe and my Mai Tai, I'm going to go in the old Frog and Toad and watch a movie. And speaking of movies, I've always been a boxing fan. Love boxing. And I was a big George Foreman fan. Liked George Foreman real well. In fact, it was tough because I always liked Evander Holyfield. My grandpa loved Evander Holyfield. And when those two fought each other for the championship, that was a tough one to decide who, you know. So, but I remember when George Foreman with his big old bear claws knocked out Moore. So, anyway, getting off subject, there's a great movie on Netflix called Big George Foreman. And it's really, really good. I would recommend everyone, if you're a boxing fan, even if you're not a boxing fan. I could see my wife enjoying it. So it's a good movie. I'm going to hopefully watch a movie called Chuck, which is the true story of the boxer that inspired Rocky. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to say cheers. Have a good weekend, everyone. This is my weekend. This is my Friday night. If you've never tried a real Mai Tai, this is a real Mai Tai. It's not the fruit juice Mai Tai. If you've never tried a real Mai Tai, you need to try one. It's really good. In fact, they go down too easy. Thanks for watching, guys. And in the words of Bertie, what's his last name? Oh, I screwed up. Well, in the words of Bertie from Bertie, or from, oh, it's for Pete's sakes. In the words of Bertie Wooster, Toodle Pip! Cheers, everyone.